So there is no secret and no surprise when I tell you that flying and changing time zone, changing temperature is really, it can be really harsh on our body. But there are some hacks, some biohacks that we can implement in our life before, during, and after travel that can really, really, really ease our body and our whole experience. But first of all, what flying does to the body? Oxidative stress, oxygen drops, high EMF exposure, circadian rhythm completely dysregulated, digestive system also dysregulated and very, very slow, dehydration, radiation exposure, nervous system dysregulation, a poor blood circulation, and a very stagnant lymphatic system. I mean, it's really, really dysregulating how we function, because it really exposes to extreme and very different environments, at very, very different environments. We are breathing the same air. We are in a very enclosed space with a lot of pressure, and we are with a lot of souls around us. There is a lot of like people, energies, and all of them have devices which use Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and then you have the cockpit electronics and the radar and like all of these EMF around us. Everything, like all of these elements at a very high level is completely disturbing our body and how we feel. And you can feel your body feeling like stressed and probably a little anxious. It's a very high intensity environment. So how to biohack your experience and help your body go through these high intensity experience. So what you can do to prepare your flight and to prepare your experience is to look at how many hours of jet lag you will have. What is the time difference? Is it plus 6 hours? Is it minus 6 hours? And you can start to adapt your sleep to this a few days before. So usually if you have 6 hours difference, let's say, you will move one day every day. So depending on where on the globe you're flying to, you will go to sleep 1 hour earlier every day or 1 hour later every day, a few days before your flight. So you kind of like program your body and your circadian rhythm to kind of like start to be already before in the time of where you're flying to. So it's 1 hour every day. You can also, and this is not mandatory, but it can extra help your circadian rhythm, is to supplement yourself with melatonin. But how to do this? You need to start at least 10 to 15 days before flying. You cannot expect, or at least it won't be as beneficial and work as much as it could be if you take melatonin the day of your flight. No, like what's better is to start before. So you help your body, you start supplementing your body before, and then this will really ease your experience. But what you need to do is to start at least, so as I said, 10 to 15 days before, then keep taking it during your flight and keep taking it after. And if you're flying back, let's say a week after or 2 weeks after, if I were you, I would keep just taking it until, I would say, 10 days after I'm back to the origin or wherever you're flying to. Then the day of your flight, what you should be doing is, and what I do is, I would take my daily supplements. So what I take every day, but I will add a few things to it. I would add magnesium. I would add a inflammatory mix. So this is turmeric and curcumin. Like you can find a few mix online, or I can put some link below in the video. But this is anti-inflammatory. And I will also take this, which is called Diatomaceous earth. It's a high silica structure. So basically, what this is helping for. So usually when we fly, we have our digestive system, which is really slow or almost not existing when we're flying. So we may have very like gut discomfort, and it's also helping with gas. Like we may be bloated on the plane, and this is actually acting as a binder, so it's absorbing toxins and gas. So it's really really helpful to take this before flying, so it can really ease any gut or digestive related discomfort in your body. So I really highly recommend, and I would put some link below so you can find it for yourself. So then you have the in-flight tips. So I will give you the most simple things that I would recommend you to do every time you're flying. Salt water. Make sure you bring some salt with yourself on the plane, especially high quality salt, Celtic salt, or Himalayan salt. So you can either put under your tongue and drink water, or you can add to your water, but this will help you to stay hydrated. Then I would recommend you not to eat on the plane and not to drink alcohol. Obviously, alcohol is really bad, and the effect of the alcohol are completely demultiplied in the air, but do not eat. The best you can do is to fast on the plane, because first, the food that they're serving is really not clean, but also because I've mentioned earlier that our digestive system is very, very slow up in the air. So it really doesn't help. And you're not supposed to eat so much. And then the third thing related to the food topic on the plane is you should not be eating during your sleep window. So what happens when you fly is you jump in on different planes, and so every plane adapt their meal at the arrival location time zone. So for example, you will board at, let's say, 11 p.m., and around like midnight or 1 a.m., they start serving like a dinner or lunch or breakfast. And most of the people would eat that meal, but where you're coming from, this is your sleep time. You're not supposed to eat that time, and your body is usually busy digesting, and like, or like, like the organs have hours to process and work, and you have the liver time, and you have the spleen time, and like your body has hours, and the 1 to 3 a.m. is the time where your body is really really focused, uh, digesting and like processing and detoxifying your body. So if you give food again, it's gonna completely disrupt your whole system. So I really highly recommend to fast, drink water, hydrate yourself, and just try to focus on sleeping and resting. Also, another biohack would be to move. Try to walk on the plane, try to do some stretch exercise, try to, if you can, at least stand up a few times and walk on the aisles, stretch your back, like open your posture and do some stretching, and try to make some movement so your lymphatic and your blood can circulate. Like bring back some movement, because staying stagnant for so many hours is not healthy for the body. If you can, it would be great to wear a hat to protect from the light. If your hat contains silver, it's even better, because it's protecting yourself from the EMF. So it's also like really protecting your headspace, because you have the device in the back of your head, like the TV from your neighbor in the back. And so it's really protecting your head. Also protecting your eyes from the light is you can turn on a color mode on your phone device, the red color, so which will reduce the blue light, and really help your eyes and your whole system to like relax and be less activated. And also, if you have blue light blockers glasses, if you're looking at movies or something like that, if you're not sleeping, I would highly recommend to protect your eyes. Another one that's pretty important is the noise cancelling and the comfort of your ear. So I know the AirPods and the sound blocks are very convenient, but it's like you put your head in a microwave, literally. So it's not a biohack to wear EMF inside your ears. So I would recommend to try to find EMF, I won't say EMF free, but lower impact EMF headphones, wired headphones, so you can at least like protect your ears from the world and have like your music or whatever you want, or I would say frequencies would be nice to listen to, so you can be in your bubble and protect your ears from the sound, but also from the EMF. Like do try not to add EMF to yourself, to your experience, while you're already highly surrendered by these EMS radiation and everything. You can also wear EMF blockers. So we have these like necklaces or cards you can have in your pocket, or also like you have some crystals. This is Shungite. This is a Russian stones, but you can also have also black tourmaline and fluorite that are good to protect from EMF. So it's not really scientifically proven, but I do believe in crystal. And if you wear this on yourself, it kind of like creates like a protection field around you. So basically, this will absorb the EMF, not you. So it doesn't hurt to have this on yourself on the plane and anywhere, actually. And other biohack that I actually do myself is I have a mist that I'm creating, which is hydrating. So I would just try to stay hydrated during the flight and hydrate my skin. So I would just like mist myself. It's nice, it's refreshing, and yeah, it's just a beautiful addition. And also, I make this tallow. So this is beef tallow. It's very simple. And I would put this on my lips to prevent them to be dry, because most of the time our skin becomes very dry on the plane. So these are two little biohacks that I do myself, homemade, and that really improve my experience during the flights on the plane. Then the after flying experience. The first thing you should be doing when you land is to ground. So as soon as you land, if you can find some grass or somewhere, or hug a tree, or just put yourself barefoot and walk and just ground and take a few breaths. Like, it doesn't need to be long, but it's very important that you connect your own electromagnetic field to the new environment field. It's very important. It's going to really help your body understand where you are, where you've landed, and just connect your body to the earth. Ground yourself. This is very, very important. Also, if you travel to a place where the temperature is very different, if you're flying from warm to cold or cold to warm, you want to help your body to adapt and adjust slowly. So let's say if you come from the warmth and you're flying to the cold, you want to add layers after layers. You can't cover yourself up with many layers suddenly out of the blue. You want to help your body slowly adjust and adapt and realize, like, oh my God, okay, this is colder. I'm going to add one layer. I'm going to add a second layer 10 minutes after, and then another layer 10 minutes after. Like, you need to to give time to your body to adapt. It doesn't need to be long. It can be 5 to 10 minutes, but it's going to really help. Because if you cover yourself too fast or uncover yourself too fast, it's very brutal for your body, and it may result to getting sick, very simply. So really understand that our bodies are very smart and it can adapt pretty quickly, but we can do a few things to help. So once you've landed and you've grounded yourself, don't forget to drink water, salt water, and take your supplement of the day, of the new day. And also, if you can, try to sleep at the time, the normal time of your destination. So if you're really, really tired and you didn't have any rest on the plane, I would suggest you to take a nap, but 20 minutes maximum. If you go over these 20 minutes, it's going to be really, really hard. So just like a 20-minute reset, like a power nap. We call them power nap. I love that because it really works when you really respect these 20 minutes. It's kind of like a reset button. You do this 20-minute nap and then you go to sleep at the right time, let's say 9, 10 p.m. local time. And this will really change your experience. It may be a lot to think when you look at it like this. It's a lot of tiny things, but when you get used to it, you really see the difference. You will think about it. So I would suggest you to rewatch this video, take notes, see what really resonates with you, what sounds easy for you to integrate into your routine, and try it next time you're flying and see how you feel. So I wish you beautiful travels, and I hope these hacks, these biohacks, will really ease your travel experiences.